Okay, for my 5th grade fractions, I decided to do the standard 5.nf.a.1, which is use equivalent fractions as a strategy to add and subtract fractions. For this, I'm going to be using a tool which will be using adding fractions with rectangle models. So we have 1/5 and we have 3/4. So I just put these dots in here to help me with my rectangles, make sure they were all even. So we start out with our 2 rectangles for our 2 numbers. Now this is 1/5. So it's telling us there are going to be 5 parts or 5 pieces. And the 1 is telling us how many we're going to shade. So we're going to shade 1 out of 5. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to shade 1 piece of the 5. And now this is 4 parts, and we're going to shade 3. So we need to break these into 4s. And we're shading 3/4. Alright, so we have our 1/5 and our 3/4. Now, to be able to add those two together, we're going to first make our 2 rectangles again. We're going to do the same thing we did. We're going to make our 5 and we're going to shade in our 1/5. Now we're going to bring in our fourths. And so now we have 4 parts shaded out of 20. And now, just like we did over there, we're going to start out with our fourths. We're going to shade in our 3/4, and then we're going to go back and add in our 5 parts. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 out of 20 shaded. And this is kind of where the common denominator comes from, because now we can take the sum of these to find our answer because there is a common denominator. So now our last step is to take our rectangle that we've had, do the same thing we did before, and we're going to start by shading 4 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to shade in 15 additional places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now we have 19 out of the total 20 spaces filled in. So that tells us that our fraction of 1/5 plus 3/4 equals 19/20.